Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. It's Royalty Tuesday, y'all, and I am having a wonderful day. It's not every day that things is always going the way that you hope to see them go. When you get good news, when things is working out in your favor, when your prayer worked, because you prayed again and stayed in prayer. Just keeping it moving, keeping your mindfulness on what the Creator wants for you. Making sure that if you truly want to be walking in the path of royalty, that you recognize that not all money is good money. That you have to make the right decisions so you can build the kingdom. And your legacy can be one of integrity and respect, where you have products that you can put together that have you feeling good, looking good, and smelling good. Where you got services that you can render that helps people. That's a win-win, where you can win as a company. Those that work with you can win as subcontractors, and those that are receiving the service, the homeowners and renters, can be able to save some money on their utility bills. Where you can be of support, where you don't always have to speak and be heard, but sometimes you can be a supportive listener and make sure that you allow people to get things off their chest. And once you listen and you know where they're coming from, then you reply with empathy. Make sure that not sympathy, but empathy, where you care. You want them to share with you. And when they do, that's what brings forth your sovereignty. When you have that wise ear, when you have discernment, when the Creator gives you the authority to bring forth judgment, that is the best way to be kingdom building, with the Most High set at the top of your mind, where you're thinking about how you can incline and help others incline at the same time. It ain't all got to go in your favor. There can be the win-win-win circumstances, and the advances is when you go about making sure that it's a win-win for everybody. That is called putting in the work. Putting in the work is getting down for your crown. I don't have to sit around and just hope the Creator put me on the throne one day. I can go out and make sure that the authority is merited, because I will carry His purpose on my back and go out and do my best to show I'm blessed, not just be blessed, not just say I'm blessed, but do blessed acts. Do blessed things, not just read the word, but live the word, apply the word. I don't need to try the word. I gotta allow the word to build up my skills so I can fulfill what the Creator knew He had for YAHReal in the beginning. He made us chief. I didn't make me chief, family. He gave me a family. I didn't have a family. He said, I'm going to give you the family you desire. I'm grateful that my legacy began with my mother had me in her belly, and she was going to college. So I'm in college courses from the very beginning. That's the beginning of my royal lineage, that I was taking up college courses. She was doing mathematics and management courses at the time in which I was in her belly, and I heard them. I heard something. I could conceive it, and It made it where that was my foundation. And I'm grateful for that foundation because now, as she instilled in me that you will be a conglomerate. And I'm like, what is a conglomerate? Couldn't even spell it. Now I can smell it because I feel like I'm getting closer to it. I believe and know for sure that the Creator has lifted up the rank because I did my best. Did my best to have some dignity. Even when I wanted to defy my own dignity, that's when the Creator denied me. It's like, you do not have the power. I'm going to take your power from you so you don't go out here and mess up what I done built up for you. And I thank him for that because I could have messed it up with my thoughts in mind. But that's when I find that the Creator would sit me aside and say no. And I needed those no's so I could go on to a yes and be blessed. It was raining and raining and raining on me, and it won't rain in good rain. And I was like, I don't want to complain, but Father, please do something. Now, it seems like every time I turn around, hallelujah, he found something good to sow in me. Something, every time I feel like I need him to rescue me, I'm like, Father, please, please come through. And he continued to do so. So I can't go out of bounds and bounce with clowns. I have to continue to remain in the lane that the Creator put me in. And the lane that he put me in was based upon not just now, but previously I had to make a vow because he wanted to know what you want, what you're willing to give to get it, and then why? Why? And in my thoughts, when I thought about what I want and who I am, who he made me to be, who I want to be able to show and be able to represent the kingdom of Yah. How do I want to represent? I want to represent based on what he's put into me so I can give to you. So when I think of the definition of myself, I say, I am enlightened to launch multiple billion-dollar platforms that help everybody do better. And just so you know, that's important to me. Everybody do better. I'm not just saying that helps everybody. I literally, everybodydobetter.com. We own that domain. I hope and want to put forth the work where everybody do better is part of my legacy, where people start thinking about everybody do better. People start desiring to see everybody do better. And people start doing actions with the thought and concept in mind that whatever act I do, I hope that it allow everybody to do better. And what are you willing to give to get what you said that you want? I will give weekly messages of healing and positive media broadcasting that promotes critical thinking through reflections, recordings, and resolutions. Reflections, thinking about what you done already been through in life and how you either applied your wisdom correctly or incorrectly. And ye do err. So when we do err, we should go and have reflections. We should have recordings where we can see what was written. That's why they say write the vision and make it plain. That is a recording. It's a written script that they say that he that readeth it will run from it. You're the one reading it if you wrote it, hopefully, because you should be going over it and if you revise it and analyzing it and saying, oh, I need to add this or take that away. And then you can say, after you've had your reflections, after you've made your recordings, after you've done your review, and they come to you clear how to make the dreams that you had, the wisdom is now embedded in your brain. Now you have resolutions. I ask, and what are you, why? Why? But when it come to why for me, I tell them direct. I ask not for divine providence or more riches, but more wisdom, which to accept to use wisely. The riches I received at birth in the form to control and direct my mind to whatever ends Yahuwah wills. Yahuwah wills what he wills. My will, I don't even be knowing what's the best thing for me. So I've learned when I pray, I say, Father, you always give me what I need. Give me the best way. Every time when I ask for something I ain't supposed to have, you say no, and I'm still able to go on down the path in this journey and do well. So instead of me trying to tell you what you should do for me, how about I say, I trust your judgment. I know you know way better than I do. So I ask not for divine providence or more riches, but more wisdom to accept to use wisely the riches I received at birth. You had already gave me riches, Father. You said, I'm going to show you how to think. I'm going to show you how to conceive. I'm going to show you how to get through things. You want to be smart? Well, I'm going to give you some troubles. So you figure out how to get out those troubles. Now you got some wisdom. And now you go through those troubles again. The things you learn, apply. Now you ain't got to be delayed and sitting by asking why. You know. And if somebody else you see go through the same thing, you give them the resource of knowing. And to direct my mind to whatever is Yahuwah will, that's just, his will has always worked out best for me. So why should I even care about what I desire when I know that Yahuwah's will gives me what I need and exceeds my expectations? So I have nothing but reverence for Yahuwah for showing us love, and I know that he's establishing the crown that I have now through righteousness. Hallelujah.